Hello everyone, my name is Eula and today we're gonna read the Magic Tree as Merlin Mission Book 14, A Good Night for Goats. And today we're gonna start reading chapter 4, Potato Head Blues, and Deanna reading at chapter 5, okay? And now, are you ready to read this one book with a lot of stories? And now here we go. And first we can read is the Magic Tree as Merlin Mission Book 14, A Good Night for Goats. Chapter 4, Potato Head Blues. What now? Said Jack. We have to follow him, said Annie. We can't let him out of our sight. Jack and Annie walked quickly after a mule cart. The hot brick road burned their feet. Ow, 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 they both whispered. So let's figure out, what we are going to say to him, said Jack. Simple, said Annie. Well, tell him we'd like to work with him. And then while we're working, we will start talking to him about music and put him on the right path to becoming the king of jazz. Said Jack. That wasn't much of a plan, but he couldn't think of anything better. Up ahead, Diaper's mule cart stopped near the back of a candy shop. Hey, Diaper! Yelled Danny. Diaper looked over his shoulder. He smiled. What's going on? You're sticking to me like glue. He said, well, actually, we are wondering, said Jack, if we could work with you. Finished Annie. Work with me, said Diaper. I'm just delivering coal. Yeah, we know. We think it might be fun, said Annie. Diaper laughed. You're crazy, he said. No, we are not. We just like to work, said Annie. Yeah, we really do, said Jack. Diaper laughed again. Okay, I reckon there's enough work to go around today, he said. There's extra soaps and buckets at the cart. Cool. Just tell what to do, Diaper, said Annie. Fill your baskets with the coal and toss each bucket load of the bin, said Diaper. He pointed to the large wooden box that back at the small candy shop. 12 bucket loads shipped to it. Got it, said Annie. Annie carefully set the magic trumpet on the ground near Diaper's cart, and Jack had left the cloth bag beside it. Diaper handed each them to the heavy shoe with the tin bucket from the back of the cart. Then all three of them started shoving to the coal. And Diaper whistled and worked quickly, but Jack and Annie had a hard time handling the heavy soaps. Whenever the soaps had tipped to the side, the coal fell off. Finally, they both just grabbed the pieces of the coal with their hands and tossed them to their buckets. That afternoon, sun beat down to Jack's back as he worked. And he was sweaty the short of the breath, and his hands were black from the picking of the coal, and his clothes covered with the coal dust. This is a terrible job, he thought as he wondered how Diaper could be so cheerful. So, Diaper, said Annie, do you like music? Diaper answered, was drowned out like a dumped a load of coal into the bin. What do you say? Jack called to the Diaper. Diaper answered again, but Jack didn't hear him because of the buggy rumbled by. This is a bad time for a serious discussion, and Jack thought he could hardly thinking about the burning sun. As Diaper showed more coal, he started to singing a song that to see him give words how Jack felt. I've got those cold card blues. I'm really all confused. I'm about to lose my very mind. But Diaper didn't seem confused at all or about to lose his mind. And he had a warm recipe. Boys, his song have a lively beat. Diaper, 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 some kids called. Diaper had stopped singing. 3 boys have running toward the coal cart, and they were all singing trio. Jack and Annie have seen the Jackson Square. Oh, I know you're working, said one of the kids, but quite early today, Diaper. We're just going to gig out a singing of the parade. Oh, sorry, you can't do it, Little Mac, said Diaper. And Little Mac wasn't actually like little, said Jack noticed, and he had a look like a wig of about 200 pounds. Come on, Diaper, said another boy. Gotta work, Happy, said Diaper. Ah, Diaper, said Happy. He didn't look happy at all. Come on, Diaper, said a third boy. Can't do it, Big Nose, said Diaper. Jack looked at Big Nose's nose. It's really quite small. Ah, said Happy again. Go now, you all sound just like fine by your lips, said Diaper. Go on your parade and have fun. But Big Nose began. Listen, said Diaper, since Snob, I've been delivered the 5 cartloads of the coal, and I get paid in 15 cents a load. That makes me 75 cents. I'm going to take my home to my family tonight. And how much did you fellows make the square today? How much you going to make the parade? The 3 boys were silent. I've got a steady job now, said Diaper. You don't need me. Go on your parade and have a good time. And the boys stared to the Diaper for a long time. Come on, Fails, Little Mac said finally. Let him be. He ever since got him back from the worst home, and he's turned to the mama's boy. Jack wondered that Ralph's home was. Diaper had watched the 3 boys walk off. Then he looked at Jack and Annie. Little Mac, Happy and Big Nose, certainly are old buddies of mine, said he explained with a sigh. He wished for the curtains and sang everywhere together. Diaper, can't you just take a little time off and go to your buddies and sing at the parade? Annie asked. Nope, said Diaper. That's just the way he was to be. Diaper went back to the show of coal, and Jacob wanted to ask him about Wolf's home, but Diaper didn't look like he wants to talk. He didn't sing anymore to fill with the coal bucket. If Diaper doesn't perform, he will never grow up and to be a king of a jazz. Jack thought. He will never give a gift to the world. Finally, Annie broke the silence. Diaper, do you have a support for your family all by yourself? You're pretty young for a dad, aren't you? I'm not young. I'm 14, said Diaper. Mama Lucy, Merlin, and a baby Carlsine were all depending on me. Is that your family? Said Jack. Yep, and I love them a lot, said Diaper. I understand, said Annie. Me too, said Jack, but what about giving your gifts to the wood? Diaper laughed. I cannot afford the gifts for the lady and the mole. I'm going to afford the gifts of the world. What about your musical gifts? Said Jack. Okay, good idea. I will sing a song to the lady on their birthday. He said, let's go now. Diaper tossed the shove to the bucket and reached out to the pocket and looked out some change. Tomorrow I'll be getting a paid of 15 cents to the load, he said. In case I don't see you again, here your shave. 5 cents for you and 5 for you. No, keep it, said Annie. You should keep it all for your family, Diaper. What? That's not right, said Diaper. It is right, said Jack. And then, what did you all do that for, said Diaper. We didn't do that much, said Jack. Not nearly as much as you did, and a lot harder job than I thought it could be. Then why did you all keep walking? Asked Diaper. It was fun to hanging out with you, said Annie. Diaper laughed. Well, you two sure you're a couple of potato heads, he said. What's that mean? Said Annie. It means you don't have any more brains than a pair of potatoes, said Diaper. And Jack and Annie have just left. Oh, sure you won't take any money? Said Diaper. Absolutely, said Annie. Well, thanks a million for your help, said Diaper, and he had climbed back to the driver's seat of the cart. Hey, want me to the lady give you all of the ride back to the coil yacht? Yes, said Jack and Annie together. Good, climb on, said Diaper. Thanks, man, said Jack, and Annie had grabbed their trumpet, and Jack had scrabbled his bag and sat on the cart bench next to the Diaper. And Jack and Annie still a lot, hot and sweaty. And he was tired and his arms are sore, but some of the reason he felt great. Let's go, lady, said Diaper. Lady, the mole began to pulling the crinkly cart along the Mississippi River, and the Diaper began to singing again. I've got those cold cart blues, and I'm really all confused. Chapter 5. Go along, Mole. And tomorrow we're going to start reading in chapter 5 and the end of reading in chapter 6 or 7, or we're going to have a new beginning, new stories. Okay? Now, did you have fun? You love English Country. We come back with some of these book month. Not the story because it might be a new chapter to read or maybe a new book and a new stories. Now, bye-bye everybody, and please thumbs up my YouTube. Bye-bye everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.